the name of the director, the rate of the commission, the agreement with the director, all these things you have to disclose. Point number 5 says immediately, it should not be an offer which is not made public. That is, in case of private placement, you will not get the commission. And the last one, sir, you have to file it with the ROC for registration. The underwriting company, when you file it with the ROC, sir, at that time you won't get received this. This will not be an excuse. So you will have to file along with the prospectus, when you present the prospectus, along with that you have to sign this underwriting agreement or underwriting agreement. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me, guys? Yes, sir. So what is this? So these are the 6 conditions that you need to take care of when you underwriting agreement. Number 1, it has to be authorized by the Number 2, the payment will be out of the receipts of each one of the company. Number 3, the rate 25% of the issue price or the AOM service lower, or in case of the benefits 22.5% of the issue price and the AOM service lower. After coming to the 4.1 disclosure. What is the disclosure? Sir, disclosure, what do you have to disclose? You have to disclose the fact that this will be what is the name of the underwriter, what's the rate and everything. And point number 5, public. So if you are rating issue public, you cannot take underwriting commission. And last one, so the underwriting agreement will have to be registered with the RC along with the prospectus. At the time of filing of the prospectus, this is your section number 40 completed. So then the question was after exam. So can you give underwriter instead of cash, you can give flat. Can you give such kind of things? Yes, underwriting commission, you can cash also because there is no such restriction. So you have to give cash also, you can cash also, no problem at all. Are you with me, guys? Guys, are you with me? Can you give me out here? Can you give me out here, guys? Yes or no? Can you give me out here? Yes. Raja? Oh, Raja. Can you give me out here? Oh. So very good to represent condition satisfied kind of coverage that we are going. And in the next 10 minutes we will finish also. In the next 10 minutes we will finish also, that will be less than 1 hour, but that will be a complete revision of your private placement. I think it will be very helpful for you. Please make sure that these revision videos 3 times, 4 times, 1 go, so that it will be repeated better. So instead of let's say you will listen to this revision video 2 times, that will take you 2 hours, but again you will read on your phone. You will spend 3.5 hours to listen to what's happening. It is not going to 2 hours. Okay. Guys, this will be the last section. 45 we don't have to cover. 45 we don't have to cover. The last section is section number 42, which talks about private placement. Are you with me? So section number 40 talks about private placement. Very important. I tell you the very basic concept of private placement. So what happens in private placement, guys? The things I will tell you is going to be a good observation. So what happens is, if a company wants to do private placement, then the board of directors will identify some person called as an identified person. A group of persons that will be called as identified person. So what will the company do? So the company will send them a P4 form. What is a P4 form? Private placement offer to application form. So there is a format for P4 form. This format is PS4 and this form is serial number. This form is serial number. So those identified persons will get the P4 form. Please understand that these identified persons will not have right to renounce. This P4 form cannot be renounced in someone else's name. Either you apply or you get it. Now the question is, how many persons can you make this offer? So law says that this offer can be made to 50% or such higher number as CG prescribed. So CG prescribed the number of 200. So basically you can take this offer to 200%. But the limit is not simple. Focus on 200. This 200 is an aggregate for a financial year, and this is for each kind of security, which means what? For equity 200 is the limit, for preferential 200 is the limit, for ventures 200 is the limit. And this limit is an aggregate for financial year, so you can issue maximum 200%. Please, will be careful. Please, this will be careful. You can issue maximum of these percent. After that, this will be careful. So when you calculate the limit of 200, you will exclude qualified institutional buyers, or you will exclude the persons who have received checks in these stocks. These people will be what? These people will be excluded. But however, this exclusion is not applicable in case of a non-banking financial company or a housing finance company. In case of these companies, the exclusion is not applicable. So basically, 200 people exclude qualified institutional buyers and ESOPs employees. But however, this exception is not applicable in case of NBFC housing finance company. This is about the limit I told you. Now, so if a company wants to make a private placement, this will be very careful. The company will have to first of all pass a special resolution. So for special resolution, they have to get policy for which they send a notice, and in which they have explanatory statement. In that explanatory statement, they have to give a lot of details as to whom are you going to private placement, what is the issue price, what is everything, you have to give all the details. Okay, but you have to definitely pass a special resolution. But guys, if the private placement is for non-convertible limit, and if the issue is within the limit of 181C, then in that case SR won't be needed, board resolution would be enough. But even if the limit exceeds 181C, then in that case 1 SR should be enough in a year. In a year, 1 SR is enough. You don't have to pass 1 SR. We are talking about the special resolutions. So first we spoke about the number of members. Now we are talking about the special resolution, and then special resolution needed. But if the limit is for NCD, non-convertible venture, then the special resolution is not needed. Now this will be very careful. So again, same thing. You will receive the application money, you will receive. So what do you have? So you should be form. Okay, they apply. How will they apply? They'll give the application money. So the application money is going to be very carefully. That will be kept in a separate bank account with the scheduled bank. Separate bank account with the scheduled bank, and that money will be used for two purposes. One would be adjustment against allotment, and the other one would be refund. The other one would be refund. Now what does the company say? This will be very carefully. So once your issue is closed, it says that within 60 days you go for allotment. You go for allotment within 60 days. If you are able to allot the return of allotment with the ROC in the form PAS3, same form, sir, but you have to file this within 15 days. Not 20 days, 15 days. Same format of 15 days, right? Because private placement. So let's have a look. But if you could not do the allotment within 15 days, you will have to refund within 15 days. You will have to issue the refund. But if you fail to issue the refund, then you will have to pay interest at the rate of 12% per annum, not 15%, 12% per annum. Please listen to me. And this 12% per annum will start from the 61st day itself. If you do not pay within 15 days, then interest you have to pay from the 61st day itself. These are the things that is written in your private placement. Okay. One last thing, sir, I told you this section C ending step, but one last thing you have to realize that if there is a private placement that is going on, let's call it private placement 1. Then unless this private placement is completed, or unless this private placement is abandoned, unless this is done, you cannot start a new offer. You cannot give a fresh offer. No fresh offer for private placement that shall be made unless the prior offer has been completed or abandoned. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yes, sir. This is about your private placement. This is about your private placement. I hope you understand. Okay. Okay. Did you understand, sir? Yes, sir. Alright. So this is about your private placement. Let me see if I missed any points. I think I covered everything mostly. Yeah. So one point, please note down that. Sir, please note down that. No offer shall be made to a body corporate incorporated or national country which shares land border unless body corporate is of the order of government order and submitted. So basically, you remember how company sends people to the identified person. Now, so for example, this person is an individual or a body corporate, but they are national of a country which shares land border with India. So that person belongs to Nepal, Bhutan, Afghanistan, Pakistan. These are land Myanmar. These are land border countries. There are 7 countries which share land border with India. If that individual belongs to that particular national, then he will have to go to the government of India first, take approval, and then once he submits the P4 form, along with that he will have to submit an approval also. Only then he gets okay, otherwise he can't get it. Okay. So now this will be very important. So if a company makes offer to the public in contradiction of the section, if an offer made under this section is not as per the section, it will be deemed to be an offer for public, and part 1 will be applicable. Part 1 will be section 23 for that. That will apply. So basically, if you are making a private placement, apply section 40. If you fail to apply section 40, it will be deemed to be a public offer. So the question is, how do I get the application money? You can get it by check, either in the bank channel, but not in cash. Application money cannot be received in cash. So now this will be very carefully. So I told you that if one private placement is going on, you cannot start another private placement. So if the first private placement is of equity and the other one is of debenture, can you do it parallelly? Can you do equity and debenture parallelly? No, sir. Irrespective of security, you cannot do two private placements in one go. Only after the first one is completed or abandoned. Only after that you can do this. Okay. Then what after that? After receiving application money within 3 months, go for allotment. If you fail to do allotment within 15 days, go for default. If you fail to repay, then you have to pay interest at 12%. Okay. You cannot make any sort of public application strictly prohibited. So if you go for allotment, file a return for allotment form ESP within 15 days along with the details of the allotment. Okay. Now, sir, there are some defaults that you can see in the private placement that you can see, and the last one, sir, you have to maintain a register in the form PS5, which is details of private placement. You have to maintain a register in PS5 that is details of private placement. And I think that's it. Okay. So there's one PS6 form that you need to remember that. If a company has dematerialized the shares, then 2 times a day. So after the end of half year, within 60 days you have to file a return that will be in form PS6. This is talking about section number 29, dematerialization. That's the release section for PS6. I think this question this chapter is that one. So I really hope that you enjoyed this session. I really hope.
Okay, so Okay. 23 public offer and private placement. So private placement in section 42 direct. So what are public offer? Public offer means IPO, FPO and offer for sale offers. So public company can go for all the three plus private placement, IPO, FPO, public offer plus private placement plus right issue. But private company can only go for private placement and rights issue. 24. Section 24. So, section 24, SEBI to regulate issue and transfer of shares for listed securities. Listed securities வந்து SEBI தான் இது பண்ணுறாங்க. So, according to this, section 23 pertains the regulation on issue of security. This provision outlines various requirements restricted. சும்மா சொல்கிறாங்க. Okay, let's start. 25. Deemed prospectus. When a company allots with a view to offer shares to the public, then document through which such offer was made will be deemed to be prospectus. Not to be considered as prospectus, offers should be made within 6 months from allotment. All consideration has not been paid. Once proved to be deemed prospectus, section 24, 26, 24, 35 will apply along with the requirements of the following section 26. Okay. Any document by which an offer for sale of any security is made to public and comply, and the company allots or agrees to allot the such securities in terms thereof, then such document shall for the purpose shall be deemed to be prospectus, and all the documents and rules and 26. Matter to be stated in prospectus. Matters to be stated in the prospectus. The prospectus should be dated and signed. That shall be the deemed date of publication. The prospectus date shall be the deemed date of publication. Every prospectus issued on behalf of the public company, either with reference to formation or subsequently, or with on behalf of any person who has been engaged in formation of the company, shall be dated and signed. Shall be dated and signed, and such shall state such information and set out such reports or financial information as may be specified by the SEBI. Prospectus issued by on behalf of a public company, either with reference to the formation or subsequently by on behalf of a person who has been engaged or interested, shall be dated and signed, and such information shall be set out such reports on financial information as may be specified by the Securities and Exchange Board in consultation with the central government, provided that until the SEBI specifies the information to subsection the regulation. Okay, the prospectus issued shall make a declaration about the compliance of the provisions of the Act and a statement to the effect that nothing in the prospectus is contrary to the provisions of the Securities and Contract Regulations Act. The Act 1918. Conditions regarding expert statement can be included only if the expert has not engaged in the formation, management, or promotion, formation, or management of the company. He has given his written consent and has not withdrawn the consent consent from before filing to the ROC. Such statement to that effect is included in the prospectus. Okay. Variation of the object of the prospectus. Variation in the contract or object of the prospectus. Any change after the allotment has been made. Special provision in case of a listed company which has raised money from the public and has utilized money out of the money raised. Passing a resolution by postal ballot, notice to the shareholder. Notice is in respect of the resolution for altering the objective shall contain the total money raised, total money utilized for the object stated in the prospectus, the unutilized amount out of the money raised so through the prospectus, the particulars of the proposed alteration or change in the objective, the justification for alteration of change, the amount proposed to be utilized for new objective, the estimated financial impact of the proposed alteration, earnings or cash flow of the company, other relevant information which is necessary for the members to take the informed decision on the prospectus resolution. The place from where any interested person may obtain. Okay. Publication in the details of resolution shall be published in newspaper, one in English and one in Vernacular language, which in circulation of the place of the registered office of the situation. The advertisement, okay, placed in the website. The notice shall also be placed on the website of the company. If any opportunity of the dissenting shareholder shall be given an opportunity to exit by the promoter shareholder who having a control in accordance with the SEBI regulation. So once the money has been raised and the company wish to change the objects which has already been mentioned in the prospectus, any change in terms of allotment made, the company shall pass a special resolution through a postal ballot. A notice should be a notice to the shareholders in respect of the alteration of resolution shall be containing the following information: total money utilized you received, total money utilized for the object stated in the prospectus, unutilized amount out of which the amount has been raised, the particulars of proposed alteration, the cash flow justification for alteration, amount proposed to be utilized for the alteration, estimated financial impact of the financial company. Such details shall be published in newspapers, which is in one in English and one in vernacular language, which is in circulation in place in the register office of the company. The notice shall also be published in the website. The amounts so raised cannot be utilized for trading into equity shares of the listed company. Trading used to be for listed shares. Okay. Dissenting shareholders shall be given an opportunity to exit by the promoters having control in accordance with the SEBI regulations. Next, 28 offer for sale. அதில் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. Member in any member who in consultation with the board to whom they with the board okay, 29 DMAT அதை பற்றி எதுவும் காணும். கொஸ்டின் இது வரைக்கும் எதுவும் கேட்கல. 30 advertisement of prospectus. Okay. According to section 30, where an advertisement of any prospectus of the company is published in any manner, it shall necessarily specify the contents of the memorandum regarding the object, liability of members, amount of share capital, name of the signatories of the memorandum, number of shares prescribed by for the signatories, capital structure of the company. Okay. அதான் எம்ஓஏ டீட்டெயில்ஸ் வந்து ஃபுல்லாக போடணும். ஆப்ஜெக்ட், லைபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் மெம்பர்ஸ், நேச்சர் ஆஃப் நேம்ஸ் ஆஃப் த சைனரிட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் த மெம்பர் டு த மெமராண்டம், நேம் ஆஃப் த ஷேர் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பை த சைனர் ஃப்ரம் ஃபார் த பை த சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ். ஓகே. த கம்பெனி கேபிட்டல் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஆஃப் த கம்பெனி, ஷெல்ஃப் ப்ராஸ்பெக்டஸ். Shelf prospectus means a prospectus in respect of which securities or class of securities included therein are issued for subscription in one or more issues over a certain period of time without issue of further prospectus. Shelf prospectus means a prospectus in which securities or class of securities included therein are issued for subscription. Shelf prospectus means a prospectus in respect of which the securities or class of securities intended therein are issued for subscription in one or more issues over a certain period of time without the issue of further prospectus. Company files is required to file an information memorandum on all the material facts relating to the new changes, new charges created, change in the financial position of the company, occurred between the first offer of the securities, as occurred between the first offer of securities or any other previous offer of securities and the succeeding offer of the such other changes as may be prescribed. Such information memorandum should be filed to ROC 1 month prior to the subsequent or second or subsequent issues. Okay. Information shall be prepared in Form PAS2 and shall be filed to ROC along with the fees prescribed to the company within 1 month prior to the issue of second or subsequent offers. When the information memorandum is filed, every time the offers should be such memorandum shall be prospectus deemed to be prospectus. Okay. The Security Exchange Board may provide regulation for any class of securities filed either. Okay. The shall prospectus shall indicate a period not exceeding more than 1 year. Okay. Such period commences from the date of first offer on securities and second. Okay. That's basic. Red herring prospectus. So, Section 39 allotment of securities by the company. Company can allot security to the public only if the minimum subscription amount subscribed as per the prospectus and payable is received and some payable is received. Application money is received is not less than 5% of nominal value of the share. If the minimum subscription is not made and the application money is not received within 30 days, such amount shall be returned within the 15 days. In 15 days, company can allot and file the return form within 30 days of allotment. Securities to be dealt with stock exchange. Underwriting commission under section 40. That enough Companies Act prescribe condition for the payment of commission. A company may pay commission to any person in connection with the subscription or procurement of subscription is absolute condition. If it is authorized, the payment of such commission shall be authorized by the articles of the association. Paid after the commission shall be paid out of the proceeds of the issue or the profit of the company or both. The rate of commission paid or agreed to be paid shall not exceed, in case of a share, 5% of the price at which the shares are issued or at the rate authorized by the articles, whichever is less. In case of debenture, shall not exceed 2.5% at the price, 2.5% of the price at which the debenture are issued or as specified in the company's articles, whichever is lesser. Disclosure. The prospectus of the company shall disclose the name of the underwriters, the rate and the amount of commission payable to the underwriter, the number of securities which are underwritten or subscribed by the underwriters absolutely or unconditionally. Okay. No payment of commission. There shall be no payment of commission which are not offered for private placement. No payment. A copy of the contract for the payment of commission is to be delivered to at the time of registration of prospectus. Prospectus registered. Okay. Section 42, private placement. Okay, section 39 as per section 39, one allotment of any securities of a company offered to public for subscription shall be made unless the amount stated in the prospectus as a minimum amount has been subscribed. The sum payable on application money for the amount so stated have been paid and received by the company by a check or any instrument. The amount payable on application money on every security shall not be less than 5% of nominal value of securities, or such percentage as may be prescribed by the Security Exchange Board of India. And the KA Limited issued shares to public by issuing prospectus disclosing the minimum the sum payable amount. The provisions of Section 40 of the Companies Act state that every company making public offer shall before making application to one or more recognized stock exchanges and obtaining permission for the securities to be dealt in such stock exchanges. Not only company has to apply for listing of. ஸோ எல்லாமே மூணு இதுவும் வருது. தேர்ட்டி 39 வருது, 40 வருது, 23 வருது. Equity shares of rupees 100 each as part of the public issuing prospectus. The prospectus disclose the minimum amount to be stated as. Section 42, private placement. According to Section 42 of the Companies Act, any private or public company making a private placement through the issue of private placement offer letter, however, the offer shall be made to the person not exceeding 50 or such higher number as may be prescribed in the financial law. For counting the number of person, qualified institutional buyers and employees who has been offered securities under the scheme of employee stock option will not be considered. Further, Rule 12.4 of the Companies 14.2 of the Companies Act, Companies Prospectus and Allotment Rules 2014 says the maximum 200% who can be offered securities under through the financial. Okay, it is to be noted that the company if a company makes an offer or invitation to more than the prescribed limit, it shall be deemed the offer in public and shall be governed the provisions relating to the prospectus. Also, company is not permitted to make fresh offer under this section if the allotment with respect of any offer has not been completed or that the offer has been withdrawn or abandoned by the company. Thus, the provision is applicable even if it is the issue of different kind of security. Any offer or invitation not compliant with the provision of the security shall be treated as the public offer and all the private provisions apply accordingly. As per Section 42 of the Companies Act, the company making an offer or invitation shall allow the securities within 60 days from the receipt of application money for such securities, and if the company has not been able to allow the securities, which shall repay the application money to the subscriber within 15 days from the expiry of the 60th day. And if the company fails to repay the application money within the first period, it shall be liable to repay the money with interest 12% from the expiry of the 60th day. According to private placement means any offer or invitation to subscribe or issue of securities to the selected group of persons by means of by a company other than a public offer through private placement offer come application which satisfy the conditions of this. Okay, identified. Okay. Capacity upload பண்ணலையா venture company incorporated outside India.